What's going on, everybody? How you doing? This is Warren Dews. I'm the publisher of the Greenville Pioneer and the Ravenna News Herald. As you know, you've seen me time and time talk about our community conversations, and we have a couple of things we do. We have a thing called Get to Know that we do with the advertisers. It's my golden job to get our readers to know our advertisers, the little things that you might not have known about them. We do another thing called Ask the Expert. And then we do another one where you call Meet Your Neighbor. Today, it's kind of be a mixture of all three of them wrapped up in one. It's going to be a get to know. It's going to be Ask the Expert, because this person I'm about to speak to is an expert in the things that she does. And she's a neighbor. She's someone who's been around here for a while and cares about the community. So I'm here to introduce my friend. Who's my friend? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Joy Iafallo. Some people in town still call me by my maiden name, which is Donnelly.
Okay.
I've been here way too long.
So how long you been in the area?
All my life, grew up in Selkirk and went to RCS, of course. Well, just graduation year. It's our 30-year reunion this year. So that's a little crazy that I've been out of school for 30 years. Wow. But
that's
anyway.
Crazy. So you've been in this market for a long time, and you obviously have a heart for it and love for it. Tell me some of the things you've done over the years, because you're an entrepreneur. You're in a lot of different things.
Yeah. Well, I've been selling real estate for 18 years. So that's basically what got me into it. And my first love of photography actually got me into real estate, which is funny, but true. And then I started just buying properties and living in them and fixing them up while I was selling real estate. And that kind of, I like to say that I'm not necessarily a flipper, but, more of a restoration kind of person. Because the projects I take on, they're a little bit bigger.
So what is this? I see a bunch of stuff behind you, wall stuff. And what is this? Where are you?
I'm working on 126 Main Street today. So we're just, I'm still gutting it. So it still needs to have a full HVAC system put into it. My hope and dream is to have a cafe in here. It's not something that I can open and do myself completely, but I can definitely help somebody out in doing it. But I'm going to set it up as a cafe.
That's amazing. So, what made you want to do that? So you got a place, you put your money into it, and you're going to make a business for somebody else? That's like mind blowing.
Well, people do buy businesses and they buy real estate. So basically, after doing homes, I was just like, I have to start tackling Main Street. So 2.5 years ago, I bought 4 Central Avenue and went through that building. That building's like just shy of 4,000 square feet. So that was kind of crazy. And after the 5th dumpster filling it, I was like, wow, I'm really into this now. So I think that making a business here and setting it up will have somebody else, have the same vision and share the vision. And I really think the community would go crazy for it,
Yeah, I agree. You said you opened up another business. What was 4,000 square feet? What is that?
Oh, 4 Central is a building I did across the street. So technically it's not on Main Street, but it's the old pharmacy. It's the old Davis Pharmacy. It's the old Cornell Pharmacy. And I split it back into 2 different business spaces. So right now it's home to the bridal shop, Allie's Bridal Shop. So she's doing good so far. And we need to open up something else in the second side. So.
All right, bridal shop, we need to talk. I got to get you in the paper to advertise. My mind is just blown that you're doing all this. Why? Why? I know you want to make money. I know there's some bottom line, but there's something in your heart that makes you want to do this too.
Yeah, it's not a terribly solid money-making venture just yet. Maybe it will turn out to be. That's my hope and dream.
Well, I said want to make money. I didn't say you are. So
yeah, I just think it'll start a wave. And last night, coming home in this, getting the text about a mural getting done on Trackside, that is like just the inspiration I need. Somebody else is working on their building. I love to see it. This morning I came here and across the street, I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, it shows.
Can you see it? They're pulling off their like front fascia and they're just making it nicer. Because before it was a little saggy and they had to do some work to it. So they just had a crew here that was pulling it off. And I was like, that looks beautiful already. It's not even done. but just for, other property owners to take an interest in their property, just kind of start the wave, and hope other people start taking an interest. And, then it will be a money-making venture. People, start to look at things and realize that,
Now you said trackside. Are you talking about trackside pizza?
Oh yeah, trackside pizza.
Yeah, so I bring that up because I'm mad at her because she's not advertising with us, but they got some good pizza and she's a sweetheart. I love going by there and talking to them. I did a program with them where they were getting papers for free and giving them out to our readers, and they were loving it. Great business, great pizza, great pizza.
Yeah, she's a really nice lady. I mean, she's trying to do work to her building as well and make it look nice. And I mean, the mural that they chose, I think, is just perfect for that building. Like, it's great. I had no idea what they were going to do. Somebody told me a few months ago that they were going to do a mural, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to see what they do. But that artist that they chose, everything is just perfect about that. It's a it's a railroad scene from 1937 or something of Ravenna.
Oh man. We're going to definitely look into covering that. I'm going to definitely talk to my editor about that. That's cool.
It's so cool.
Aren't you doing a mural too? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm actually getting a mural done. My person I actually had for months and months, and it's really funny. I shared the mural with her last night, and she's like, I finally can come down and do yours. I'm like, tomorrow? And she's like, yes. So she's doing it right now. I don't know if it's too sunny, but we'll try.
Yeah, go and show us. Yeah.
It's pretty sunny out. That's
a good thing.
I don't know if you can see the corner that she started on. I'll walk down some more.
Yeah, walk to. Okay, then she's out. Man, it's happening right now, everybody, live.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna be like a ray. It's gonna be super colorful. That's why I was so happy that the other artist that they chose for trackside is like the perfect contrast for it. So.
This is amazing. I'm definitely want to make sure everybody sees this and knows about this. So what else you got going on? You got this cafe that you're building, and you have these other businesses you've done. I mean, you're doing this out of your heart, but what else? What's your next thing? What's your next step?
Well, I've been talking to a couple of different property owners on Main Street, so the next step is to be determined.
And so you're also the president of something. Can you share that with us?
Yep, the RCSCBA. So the Community Business Association is something that I, felt the need to really get more involved. I started attending those meetings probably maybe 4 years ago. And then when they needed a chairperson, I just decided, I had to step in and see, if I could affect some change there.
Awesome. And Marlene, we're going to have a meeting with you and Marlene and myself to talk more about that organization. But since I brought it up, what is that organization you think means to the community?
Well, I think that, we just need to reach out more and more to the community and to business owners and just see what they need. Mm-hmm. I mean, the hardest thing when you have a small business is just the support and figuring out, what you're going to do and basically the resources that you need, because sometimes you get stuck with you need somebody to do, you need a good referral, of somebody to help you out, whether it be like a CPA or, just anything really. I mean, when you do a small business, you kind of feel like just out there. Yeah.
Well, we'll definitely talk more about that organization, because you're right. I mean, that organization should be known to a lot of business owners, and it should be a place where they can go and get help.
Definitely. I mean, I reach out to small business owners now, and they still don't know about it a lot. So, I mean, I'm always talking about it, just kind of saying what we can do to help and, just taking it from there. It's really individual depending on the business. Not all businesses need the same stuff.
So is it a chamber or it's not a chamber?
No, it's not necessarily a chamber. We're all volunteers.
Okay, cool. Well, like I said, we'll talk more about that in the next couple of weeks. We're going to sit down and talk to Marlene. So what's Marlene's position there?
Oh, Marlene is the vice chair. I'm chair and she's the vice chair.
Yeah, Marlene's amazing. That's my girl. She's amazing. Well, listen, I wanted people to know more about what you're doing. How can people contact you if they're ready to buy, sell a home, or whatever? People can always call me or text me. It's funny. I had somebody call me yesterday and they apologized for calling on a Sunday. And I'm like, Sunday, that's a regular work day. So, I mean, this real estate market is fast, so you definitely have to be on top of it. All right. Well, so what we'll do, everybody, we'll have her email and information in the when we post this video up. But if you want to give it now, you can. What is it? What's the number where people can reach you?
518-928-1825. And you could always just email me at joy@gablerrealty.com.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, Joy, listen, I appreciate you. I love your spirit. We had a meeting the other day and you're just a bundle of joy. You're always trying to make things happen. And I haven't known you long, but I can see you're a person that does not accept no and does not give up. You know, you're gonna figure a way through a wall. Just make
there's many ways to do things. So, all we have to do is work together. It sounds pretty simple.
It is. It's simple. It's simple. Well, listen, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your time. And everybody else, once again, this is Warren Dews, publisher of the Ravenna News Herald and the Greenville Pioneer. And you are listening to Community Conversations. And this was a mixture of all the platforms that we talk about. But reach out to us soon. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Warren.